अपने को जब देख रहे हो रोमांस करते हुए लड़का भी है फोटो वीडियोस में देयर इज अ गर्ल आल्सो यू आर सीइंग बोथ ऑफ देम जैसे मेरे सारे कजिन्स की प्रेफरेंस थी सेइंग हां यू आर लुकिंग बेटर ईदर विद द गर्ल और विद द गाय मेरे जो रोमांस चल रहे थे आपको व्हाट वर यू हैप्पी वाचिंग
बेटे लव इज लव, लड़के को करो या लड़की को करो, प्यार प्यार ही है।
अरे वो तो ठीक है डोंट लुक एट माय फादर बीइंग प्रो फॉर लव इज लव वो तो चलो अच्छी बात है बट आई एम सेइंग इन दैट डायनामिक इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट द जेंडर
लड़के का प्यार मुझे वैसे अच्छा दिखाई दिया था।
यू थॉट दैट वाज मोर लाइक व्हाटएवर देयर
इट वाज अ जेन्युइन लव।
So I realized this also that myself. I think I also dated a girl. I mean, date क्या 10-12 दिन का you know जो भी bubble relationship था. I think even I was with a girl after about
काफी देर के बाद
1.5 year or so because before that I was dating that Delhi boy and that Ludhiana boy. Okay, even for me this was interesting. By the girl is great. She's fantastic. Like in fact, just there is a difference between having a girlfriend and having a boyfriend because a girl brings out the feminine energy is very different. वो तो मतलब and she's a fantastic woman. Like she's such an incredible woman. In fact, when we were ending things, I told her, I said, if I was a straight boy, if I was not bi, if I was not, you know, into men also, this would have been a thing.
Correct.
But obviously in this case, my physical needs are different, right? I need male energy, तो वो different था. तो मेरे लिए ये incredible था because there is a huge difference between being with a girl and with a guy. The other thing I noticed in myself is when I was with a girlfriend person जिस साथ में थे, I also automatically feel I was becoming more. I don't know how to say it. More, you know, you become more sort of manly and macho in the true sense of the word, like wanting to take care, do things. होता है. There is a gender role, that yin and yang, that I was definitely feeling.
Yeah.
But I realized this time for sure. जैसे पहले, like you know, I was always wondering, even if I have a girl in my life today, I definitely need the male energy.
आप उस बॉय का ज़्यादा ध्यान रख रहे थे।
यार उससे मेरे को प्यार हो गया था उससे बड़ा बहुत क्यूट था वो. And by the way, I stayed back for that boy.
Oh.
I was gonna come back. He had left and he was coming back. तो मैं रुका एक्चुअली उसके लिए था तो ऐसे वो 2 महीने का प्यार पेंडिंग था which you know so I actually waited back for that reason.
चलो as far as my son is happy, I am happy.
Yeah, so that was interesting, but that I definitely realized that you know the other thing is I think a lot of people started asking me saying how did you find you know a girl who's I saw this by the way there were a lot of people I met on this trip who identify as straight men. But वो सबकी sexuality की line बड़ी blurred होती है because now I openly say I'm bi. I realize a lot of men don't want to say that openly, right? अच्छा पर दूसरा जो सवाल होता है a lot of guys keep saying अगर हमने openly बोल दिया I'm bi or gay or whatever तो then girls will not be interested. I've never had that problem because I'm so open about it. So if a girl is also getting associated with you in any level, I think उसको पता है कि ठीक है उसका जो भी है but at least we're not hiding. at least suspense नहीं उसको पता है कि अगर क्यूट लड़का ऐसे जाकर हमारे डेट के बीच में ऐसे उतारेगा उसको. So that was actually happening.
ये प्यार ना एज के हिसाब से भी होता है बेटे. एज यू आर ग्रोइंग अप यू विल लर्न लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स इन लव. लव का मतलब है प्यार करना चाहे वो किसी को भी करो. तो एज लॉन्ग एज चिल्ड्रन आर हैप्पी पेरेंट्स शुड एक्सेप्ट इट नो. एंड
speaking of children, I thought there was a point. So you know my funda in life, right? I don't want to get married, but if I find a girl who's very rich, who's also doing very well, उसको सिर्फ बच्चा चाहिए, शादी वादी नहीं करनी, I would be very happy to have someone like that. That I have figured out.
I'll be happy if you marry also.
I don't want to get married. इतना मेरे को divorce में मेरे आधे पैसे चले जाएंगे. From day one only, I think I'll be looking at boys. तो शादी तो मेरे को बिल्कुल नहीं करनी. I think I'll spoil my life and I'll spoil a girl's life, which is not fair to anyone. So that I'm very clear about. ये जो शादी का pressure parents डालते हैं, it's the worst because you spoil your life.
मेरी तरफ से कोई pressure नहीं है बेटे.
That's true.
I'm happy, my son is happy, I am happy.
ऐसे बोल रहे हैं डायलॉग बीच में होते रहते हैं बेटा शादी ट्राई मारते रहते हैं. हिंट ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं हो गया
बेटे. ये डैड का कर्तव्य है, ड्यूटी है कि बच्चों की शादी करो.
So there was one point where I thought that you know she was probably pregnant and I asked her I said are you and so she started laughing. She said तुम तो बड़े खुश हो जाओगे because I want that, right? I want someone, I want a very well settled girl who's very very sorted, who also doesn't want to get married but might want to have a baby. तो वो वाला question जब so when I said I hope you're not pregnant, she said no. मेरे दिल में ऐसे थोड़ा सा disappointment हो गया. जैसे यार बड़ा मजा आ जाता, हम स्टर्नॉफ जूनियर लॉन्च कर देते, हमारे पास मॉडल पैदा हो जाता.
लेकिन ऐसे टाइम में आपको तो प्रिकॉशन लेना चाहिए.
That is another matter, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I think this was the kind of girl who I thought that actually, you know, this is true. If I was a straight boy, this was the kind of person who I could have literally like spent a long time with. Life and all I don't want to say because वो cliché sound करते, but this was someone who was incredible. The background she comes from, the kind of person she is, her family and whatever. This is literally the kind of person. I mean, on paper, if you made this, if not otherwise, this would be a full rishta. Oh. This is the kind of person that this was.
रिश्ता कि आप घर ले आते मैं शादी कर देता आपके यहाँ.
I like how father and son have no मतलब लड़की का तो opinion ही नहीं matter करता, हमने decide कर लिया. पर wait, I want to show you something very cool, okay? Yeah. So she gifted me this, by the way. So that was one because I was like obsessed with turquoise. वो दिया था. Nice, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think for me this was it definitely. I think I realized at this time absolutely like, and I can't do this to another girl. इसमें ये हो गया मैं सच्ची में मेरे experiment के चक्कर में, and this is really a guilt. Like I think for me trying to figure out my own thing and all, I
ये है
realized
क्या
that
ये?
it's turquoise that.
Okay.
So I realized for my own thing of trying to discover self, this is not fair to someone else because that girl didn't deserve that. So I don't think I'm going to do that again unless it's very open, very obvious, which it was. मतलब यहाँ मेरे को छुपाया नहीं था. She knew. While also I was meeting her constantly, the boy and me were always meeting. In fact, she was so good that she would give me the space to go and see him all the time.
बट मीटिंग द बॉय बेटे, पहले आपका ब्रेकअप हो चुका है बॉय से, अभी फिर ब्रेकअप होगा, फिर आप परेशान हो गए, उसका क्या सोल्यूशन है?
That's true. That's the thing, ना. But the whole gay and bisexual thing, because वो सच्ची बात है. वो society शादी क्या होता है? The whole society validates it. तो आपको कुछ साथ में रखता है.
और ये सब इमोशनली हर्ट करती है
बहुत ज़्यादा. Like in a lot of my breakups, I think my father has been the one person I'm just like quick and crying.
Yeah.
I remember calling my dad after one of my breakups and literally said, I'm missing having sex with that person, you know, like, and he and me was so good. But this is true. अब शादी में होता है वो society union के चक्कर में there is something holding you back.
बाउंडिंग इज देयर.
Yeah, इसमें नहीं होता वो सच्ची बात है. Now, but and you know that's the thing. Yeah. ऑल्सो मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये कि मेरे को ऐसे लॉन्डे भी पसंद है, जैसे 20, 21, 22 ऐसे के यू नो एज के लड़के पसंद है, हु आर स्टिल डिस्कवरिंग देमसेल्व्स.
अभी आप वहाँ से घर आ गए हो, अब यहाँ कितने दिन अकेले रहोगे, फिर भागोगे आप वहाँ पे?
अकेला तो मैं नहीं रहूंगा. आप कल अपने घर जा रहे हो, मेरी तो पार्टी शुरू हो जाएगी. आई हैव लॉट्स ऑफ सेक्सुअल पार्टनर्स एंड रोमांटिक पार्टनर्स वेटिंग. तो आपके साथ मैं आज मजे से एक फादर संडे करो, कल आई बी लाइक दैट, गो अवे, आई हैव लॉट्स ऑफ सेक्स.
पार्टनर्स कैन बी डेंजरस.
No, that you're not sexually. I'm saying like I have people who I'm romantically attached to, so I'm obviously lots of sex also. But like you know that. I mean, Bombay. I have.
No, you enjoy sex also. I got no problem.
Yeah.
As long as you are happy, fine. But you must take precautions.
That precaution though, now that too is a mood conversation. वो तो goes without saying that's happening. I'm talking about the love part, not talking about the sex part of it. I mean that goes without saying. But I'm saying that whole compatibility, what you're saying is right.
Love, बेटे, love is the key of life. Love तो बहुत जरूरी है लाइफ में. बिना लव के आदमी का मोरल डाउन हो जाता है, इसलिए लव रहेगा.
And it also makes it more fun. Like when you're doing things, when you're going out, when you have a partner, a romantic partner is very different. And for me, I've realized that you know, I mean, so we're a very physical family. मतलब हमारे मम की side of the family also dad से हम लोग इज्जत से नहीं बैठ सकते. If you like someone, हमारा कुछ से हाथ कहीं पे चलता रहेगा. I think we're a very affectionate family. You know, like we really are like that. So also, yeah, it's where my father's demonstrating this is so fake.
Love is required, but
you know that's how we are as a family also. Right? I've realized a lot of people are not like. A lot of people's relationships with family are not. हम लोग मतलब हम कोई भी मेरे चाचू ये वो मामू everyone जब बैठे किसी का हाथ कहीं ना कहीं मालिश चलते कुछ we are like that, right? So even for me, even affection, I've realized ये मेरे लिए बड़ी बात थी. Whether I'm dating a guy or a girl, because if I'm dating, I'm very happy to sort of announce it instantly. Even in public, just the way I would sort of hold him or hold her or whatever, it would be very like obvious. But I realized that affection is something which a lot of people have not really seen in life. But this, my realization from this trip, if this was anything, was like 99% I've realized my actual emotional bond for a life has to be with a guy. It can't be with a girl. I will ruin my life. I will ruin the life.
And I saw your dancing and meditation along with the boys and girls, which was actually very good. I liked it.
Thank you, Dad, for rating my performance. I like what I'm saying. My father doesn't care. He's on dancing and meditation. I'm pouring my heart out to you, saying my life, learning this time with the fact that
मैं आपका बाप हूँ, आपकी नस नस से वाकिफ हूँ, मुझे आपका सब मालूम है.
Yeah, it's not surprised by it. But no, this was actually because there was a point I think I until about a year ago I also used to say, being bisexual, it's fine. I can marry a girl, I can marry a guy, because I was like, if I'm committed, I'm committed. But I realized no, physiologically, my body needs a boy. This trip made it very, very clear. So even though the sexual intercourse and this and that, the intimacy with the girl is fantastic, but the thing is, it's not fair to the girl or for me, because my actual heart does not. I need the male energy. Yeah, I think इस trip में पहली बार जिंदगी में मेरे clear हुआ. And I can't do this to another girl in my life. Like I might date more women now, I might have more sex with more women. I think this is, I mean, you know, videos like this also, anyone who knows me sees it. But I think this for me was very, very clear, saying this is not. I could be with the most wonderful woman, which I was, but I will never be satiated.
My advice is, you do whatever you want, but don't get emotionally involved with anyone. जब तक सच्चा प्यार नहीं हो जाए, तब तक emotionally involved नहीं होना है.
And not hurt people. That is true. It is good to see you. I'm happy.
God bless you, my dear. Love you.
अपने घर जाओ कल, so I can start having more sex in Bombay. I love you, Dad. You know you're incredible, right? Everyone asks me. Everyone says, "How's Papa Tomu?" Everyone asks me about it. Everyone, like no matter
I'm
who.
so happy that you are back home after 2 months and you had gone for 9 days trip.
That is fun. I love you. Big Pucci.
Big Pucci.